mad lust, and that lust shit, and that flesh shit.
Yeah, the fornication, man. Fornication on all levels.
Pushing that shit. Yo, that whole spirit is just rampant right now, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Gosh.
Yeah, man.
That shit is just rampant.
It's just a mass effeminization going on. Just a mass effeminization and some weird type of masculation with the woman. The woman just got some weird type of manliness to them, and it's like, yo.
Yeah.
And so it's just a few real good men left, man.
That shit is fucking crazy. Man. Yo, when I think about that, I think about, in the scriptures when it says, like, the woman desire will be towards her husband. What that means, bro? That sounds like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but, like, the spirit is telling me that could be mean, like, she want to do the things as a man, you know what I'm saying? She want to...
Well, I mean, it's really just saying that, she shall cleave to her husband to do the things to please her husband. He should, that really, and when you really look at it deeper on the spiritual level, and the woman being the Lord's people, Israel, that's just inevitable what the Lord's will is for Israel, that we will have a desire to be with our husband, which is the Lord, It just goes deep in the level of understanding down like that. But people gonna pervert that, twist that, because they lack such types of understanding and stuff. But
they carried away.
Yeah, Adam and Eve, man. That's all deep spiritual. That's Israel and the Lord, man. Israel and the Lord, brother. Eve is like Israel, and Adam is like the Lord, Yahshua, Christ, Hamashiach, you know what I'm saying? And that whole relationship thing there, but it's not even because when we suffer, the Lord suffer too, If it say, even, the Lord, he feel, like I say, he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. And Christ said, if you do these things unto my people, you're doing it to me too. So it's like, even when Adam of fall, you could take it as a Lord even experienced the fall, being that he only dwell among his people, and walking in his people and all that, walking among his people and all that. So Adam, people don't see a deep spiritual like that, man. That Adam and Eve, man, that's the Lord in Israel. And not to say that it wasn't a literal Adam and Eve too, but the things that's literal also could be, understood on a spiritual level, or having a spiritual reality to that. So, that's stuff that you could see that in meditations, man.
Man.
Yeah.
When you study that, and you see how, this baby mother drama stuff, it's the stuff, and then the woman using the system to tear you down to the best of her ability and shit. You know what I mean? She's using the serpent.
Yeah, having a covenant. Yeah, made a covenant with the serpent.
Yeah.
Realizing that's just the serpent going to utilize you to turn around and destroy your man.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's all the serpent doing, utilizing these women to kind of destroy the men, and you turn around, it's like they're all destroying each other. Like you say, bite and devour one another.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the curses.
Yeah. But it go back to the root. Is the love of that money.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole. That's what I'm trying to say.
Satan use that and that open up the woman's eyes, man. Money and stuff like that.
That's what it is.
That open up money and riches, that open up her eyes.
That's all it is, man.
And people really think that they wiser, and they smarter just because they get these kind of access to this type of lavish riches and stuff, riches. So I really think, I think it's just easier just to come down to one word, man. It's just say, the serpent offered them the riches, man. Offered them the riches. You go on a contract and your ass end up in debt thinking you're going to get some riches. You take out the loan. Like I said, you go and apply for the loan, your ass end up in debt forever now. You can never pay off that loan. Now, you know.
Oh, hell yeah.
So now you can't pay off the loans. We're going to take away your land and take away everything. You become our slave. You got to work and then work off that debt for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Put you in the end bill interest and shit.
Yeah, interest.
Man. Be like
interest.
20 years and you be like...
That's why it's infinite debt.
Looking like 70.
Mm-hmm. And then now you're seeing that the word debt is tying in with the same word sin. It's like the same word. Debt and sin. And so we're telling you that the people is in bondage to sin is what they're in bondage to debt. Debt bondage, man.
Yeah, like that story about the prodigal son. You see how much debt he was in?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Debt is sin. Because if you go and borrow money, like the scripture tell you in Proverbs, you go and borrow money, what you had nothing to pay back with, you a fool.
Yeah, that's some dumb shit.
It's clearly tell you in Proverbs, man, don't make yourself a surety for the payments of debts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
credit cards and all that, you know.
It's, man, people been doing that, and that's what the serpent. You see, that's what the serpent kingdom rule on money with mammon. You know, the serpent ruled by the sword, and the mammon is his way of keeping the people in check. You know, on control. Because when you have so much masses of people to enslave, because this man ain't enslaving just one nation. You know, this man's trying to slave the whole world.
Yeah.
So you gotta come up with some kind of device where, you know, you can mass manipulate the people to actually believe in something. So you don't really have to do a real hardcore physical tie down chain and whip type slavery. You can actually have the people walking, running around, thinking they free, but totally dependent, believing in the concept that they have to actually, you know, engage in this type of living because this is the way to go, and this is how you can actually become prosperous and, you know, get a lot of things, you know, and enrich your life.
Yeah, materialism.
Yeah, so once you get them to fall for that okie doke.
You know what I'm saying? You high. Yeah, that's it.
Yo, it just become like a widespread thing around the world. Everybody just like jumping on the bandwagon. Like, yeah, okay, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, but you gotta have levels to your life, bro, because somebody can have all that, but that's just, even if you have that, right, that's just for the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just for you. You just, and people that don't think like that, they think that, you know, they think like that's like something that lasts forever. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how they feel, man. That shit is nothing, man.
Yeah.
Shit is
it's just like a passing cloud.
Yeah. And you see how, like, a lot of people, they ain't going to see that because they don't have the word. They ain't in Christ.
What's that scripture that says, like, yo, the riches is like they have wings and they just fly away? Yo, what's that scripture?
Oh, yeah.
You remember that one?
That scripture. I can't remember.
They have wings. It's like they have wings and they just fly away, yo.
That sounds like that should be in Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere around there. I know. I gotta look. Yeah, man, I like that one, man. That's real talk, right?
It is the roots of all evil, man.
You
know what I'm saying? Especially with our people, and then, you know, they seeing the government fall down. People gonna wonder how they gonna be. It's gonna bring mad confusion because that's what Babylon is, to bring just confusion. People just gonna be confused. They don't know what the fuck. That's why even in Proverbs it says that, yo, you know, he was saying to the Lord that, yo, give me, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be rich and I don't want to be poor, you know what I'm saying, just give me food convenient for me, you know what I'm saying, like, because you could be rich and forget the Most High, like they say in the Old Testament, you know what I'm saying, if you get full and fat, You know what I'm saying? And don't forget the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they think because they have material things, they kind of forget the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
But check out how deep the proverb is though. Because I find God men prepared in the cut, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I know the Lord got men prepared in the cut. Right? Yeah, man. Because damn it, you know, I listen, man. I feel ready. I feel like I'm ready. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, you gotta, listen, man, when you ready to do this, man, it's like, yo, you laying your life down type spirit, like, yo, straight up. I'm ready to go, let's go. I'm ready to take heads off with this word right now.
A lot of people are gonna be, they fed up with a lot of shit with lies too, because you can be taking back all the lies that they've been feeding everybody. So you taking all that shit back, you know what I'm saying? Taking all the history, all that shit that you let people think.
No, even look at Psalm 137. When they're talking about Babylon, they're talking about daughter of Babylon. That's over here. That's talking about over here. You know what I'm saying? So if they're talking about over here, and then they're telling you, yo, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, man. That's talking about over here. Over here. You know what I'm saying? Over here, man. You know it's going to be everywhere else going on, too. But come on, we know the daughter of Babylon mainly referencing here, over here. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So, yo, you can see some things in the spirit, man, concerning the vengeance of the Lord with his people. What's that scripture that say the Lord gonna use his people to carry out his vengeance? I think it's in Micah.
Oh yeah. Of course he's gonna.
I shall lay my. How it go?
Of course he's gonna do that, man. He's gonna do that with America. Remember, he's gonna bring other nation and to destroy America. Ishmael is one of them because Ishmael is an archer. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's in Isaiah. No, it's in Jeremiah 50 or 51. But the Lord was saying that he's going to raise up the archer against Babylon. You know what I'm saying? So Ishmael going to rise up. He's going to use them too. He's going to use Russia. He's going to use China. You know what I'm saying? He's going to use all of them to destroy Babylon. Of course, he's going to raise up men. That's what the Lord did with us. You know what I'm saying? In slavery, he raised up a people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to understand their language, and they're going to put us in slavery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to make cats mad at America, you know what I'm saying?
Now look, this is the one I remember, is Ezekiel 25. It say, thus saith the Lord, Elohim, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith, the word here, Adonai, right? They got that because they ain't got tetragrammaton, right? So thus saith Adonai. Where am I? I lost it. Adonai Elohim. I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. Verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, saith the Lord. And they shall know my vengeance, right, saith the Lord. So, yeah, right there. I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. Now imagine, Paul and Peter and them out there preaching among the Gentiles, Edomite scoffers coming up and all that, and they quoting scriptures like this, cutting cats. You know what I'm saying? That's ill, bro. That's ill scripture right there. That's ill for them Edomite scoffers and them, man. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna barely have some mercy for the ones who submit and bow down, man. Barely have some mercy for them, man. tongue, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's always going to be like that for them, man.
Yeah.
Man going to be like, you know, but this, yeah.
Makes false, yeah. I think that's in Matthew 16:19.
Or Luke 16.
16:19 or something. Yeah.
That's yeah, man, Esau got a nice little cup of strong drink to drink, yo. Yo, I like that scripture with Jeremiah, man. The Lord sent him to go get the nations the cup to drink. Go get any nations the cup, man. Tell them they all gonna drink it.
that sounds deadly, right? Yeah, that sounds.
Yo, the Lord ain't no joke, B. Tell it.
Yeah, that sounds deadly, man. That sounds deadly.
Man.
Yeah, that sounds deadly. I told you, the Lord be laughing at people's destruction, man.
Man.
He be laughing at cats, man.
I used to listen to like.
He's gonna be like, yeah, your might be here and think before last year, man.
Yeah, man, you gotta come out with the word, man, and just cut their ass with the word, like the Lord said. My sword shall be bathed in the heaven. So we gonna give them the spiritual version of that with this word right now. You know what I mean? We gonna bathe the word, like I say, baptize all nations with this word. Yeah, well, the word is like a sharp two-edged sword, man. So we gonna baptize Edom for sure with it. You know, yeah. Let them have it, man.
We got a lot of scriptures and songs that cut the hell out of it.
Yeah, let them have it, because as soon as they ease up their hand off of us, it's like the Lord just put the spirit and have us just revive and just come back and like, yo, what you did to us? What you did to us? Oh, man, we about to get you now. Oh, man, it's a wrap. Yo, you the devil, look.
That's what's going on. I noticed a lot of, like, blue-collar crimes. With, like, recently they was, like, robbing the so-called Jews. And, you know, it was this, news recently. There was some cat that robbed the Jews and beat him up, took his shit, kicked him. And he was like, yo, you fake Jew.
Everybody having sympathy.
You know what I'm saying? Beat his ass, you know what I'm saying?
People having a bunch of sympathy for them. People always running to have sympathy for them, man. Come on. Please.
Yeah,
who they show? They don't show no sympathy for nobody. Why everybody showing sympathy for them for?
You see, Israel have a little bit of an understanding, and they white men too, but in a different way. But the Lord gonna use them. The Lord gonna use them.
Yeah.
So, what the scriptures say, he been using them for a minute. So, you know, it's a lot of, you know, I heard like on the news the other day, like Russia is making threats on America and shit.
Oh yeah. You know how long that been going on? That's why the Lord said He's gonna come like a thief in the night, because the people not gonna expect. The people always gonna be on their tippy toes, and you know. But when you really know the time, it says when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, like travail upon a woman with child. So that's peace and safety time period is what you want to look for. And be on your P's and Q's. When you see the peace and safety, be on your P's and Q's. Because there is no peace, saith my God, unto the wicked.
Because, you know, they have a doctrine saying that when they build the third temple and stuff like that, that's when you gotta like really pay attention. Okay?
Third temple? What third temple?
In Jerusalem.
Who's gonna build a third temple?
I don't know. Probably the Jews and Pope.
Where it say that in the scriptures?
Somewhere they say that. I don't know. I'm just saying it was a doctrine like that.
Oh, because I'm saying there ain't gonna be no damn third temple unless we build the temple. They got that damn, what they call that over there, that mosque-looking building over there now, with the gold dome on it. That's what they call it. There's an Islamic building over there now. That's crazy.
That's good, man. I'm happy you're doing what you're doing, man. That's somebody doing it, man, and that's others can learn off that.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's clear cut. So you can't deny it, man. As a whole, you can't deny it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, cannot, man. Yeah.
All right.
It's good. It's good.